Got asked, who did I prefer out of Dusty Springfield or Adele? That's a good question because I've listened to Adele, and she definitely was inspired by Dusty Springfield. Uh, you can't help it if you're a white British female artistry trying to, interpret R&B and with a soulful vibe and what have you. Dusty Springfield is going to be someone that you can't ignore, because she had definitely a soulful blend to her. Son of a Preacher Man was a cut, and you could definitely hear the reflections in the tone. Dusty Springfield definitely had a distinctive quality about her presentation as an artistry. It's a good question. Adele has been wildly successful, more on the adult contemporary side, with a leaning towards uh, R&B. Somewhat of a leaning. It's more pop, adult contemporary. You know, some things are catchy with that, but it loans itself to that. I mean, I know exactly the musical bag that it's supposed to come out of. It's just a matter of how it hits you, how you interpret it, and what have you. Um, she's gonna probably be the biggest selling British female artist ever, and that does have people will have use that as a part, even though there was not as much of a push from back in the day, which has a lot to do with the fact that the British music organizations didn't push female artistry like that, not like that, not compared to the male counterpart. So it's kind of almost it's unfair for Dusty Springfield because when you think about it, but she was definitely holding her own as an artistry in her songs and the impact. So Adele has definitely benefited from the era she came in, the stylings and how things kind of work themselves to more of a mass production and so on and so forth. Because she's had a lot of people that have across musical genres have embraced her, what have you. Now, does that mean that she was the equivalent or better than Dusty Springfield? No, I don't think so. I hear Dusty Springfield voice. I feel that it has more of an organic vibe. I feel the passion, the depth, the magnitude. You gotta remember something too. Dusty Springfield was on the same label as Aretha Franklin back in '67, '68. So Beyond Atlantic Records, and be on the same. You had to bring the goods. That's the difference between the ears. A lot of stuff with me and Adele is that I can like it to a point, but then I can forget about it because I know what it's going to be about. It's the same pretty much format, formula, drive. And I just don't think there's a lot of depth in a lot what she does. I think Dusty Springfield was more versatile. I think that her material hit a bit more, and I think that it had more of a solid reach. It's just how it sometimes how it hits you. Sometimes people like to say, well, this is happening or that's happening. That doesn't mean that it's hitting you the same because you get time to sit back and listen and watch and analyze and take it all in and summarize it. And it's like, mm, it doesn't quite hit like that. It's not quite feeling like that. It's not quite in the cards. It's a situation where, yeah, I can respect where you're coming from with artistry, but it doesn't hit quite like that. So that's where I am. I have to give Dusty Springfield the edge as far as better songs, and I like her voice better. I think that's what it comes down to. I think Adele is a good performer, and she has had moments, but I think Dusty Springfield, she got her roasted. She roasted her. Just saying. But anyway, tell me what you think below. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit that membership. And when you do, requests like this come true. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.